Halo, cek cok. Selamat pagi semuanya. Selamat bangun di sepertiga malam ya. Mari kita tikung di sepertiga malam. Ada World Grand Prix cuy. World Grand Prix Shadowverse 2021. Yang menang pasti orang Jepang ya. Aduh, ada update lagi. Kemarin sampai mana ya di Naterranya? Cuman ketemu Valdain doang, belum ketahuan siapa yang jahatnya. Kita coba cari. Cari lanjut storynya lagi. Cuman intro doang kayaknya kemarin. Intel Core Galleria Pocari Suite. Mantap Pocari Suite. Langsung saja. Seed Conflict. Tonton ulang deh, kayaknya udah pernah dipencet ini. Udah clear.
Severed are the bonds between nature and man. Severed are the bonds between man.
Belum ketahuan nih ada yang berontak sama yang gak berontak gara-gara apa.
They make vows and form allegiances until steel inevitably crosses steel.
Oh, si Haven di sini juga.
Cast aside by the mother's hand.
Oh iya, sama Rowan ya.
They are but babes, howling and writhing, crawling toward any goal to distract from sure demise. It is she who bore them.
Oh, si Rowan sama si kucing. Pecah lagi dong.
And it is she who divides them and invites ruin to her land.
Bagian si Valden ini kucingnya.
But four wills, forging new bonds, shall cross into her realm and stand against the withering onslaught. Vestiges of a
Nah, ini dia Tuhannya.
Guide them as they sow seeds of the future. Reap they the consequences
Nerva.
of past transgressions or of present conflict. It is the mother who decides all harvest.
Si Nervanya tadi. Tapi nggak tahu bikin ini gara-gara apa ya bikinnya. Belum terlihat.
This world was once fair.
Mantap Rizky.
The sky, the land,
And
man
the
and
animal, everything was meager. Everything was is a constant state of thirst.
We lived in fear as starving beasts preyed upon our tribes, and angry spirits threatened our very existence. From the youngest babes, gone before they knew their mother's love, to the kindest elders, torn apart by wicked teeth. I would watch helplessly as they were all consumed by the world's cruelty. Gnawed bonds, torn emotions. Each connection I lost was a lesson in how meaningless life could be.
Suara siapa itu ya?
Strange that when I began to wither, I chose to cling to this world. I didn't know what I was clinging to. But I knew I needed to wish for something. I knew I needed hope. Please, I want to live. Without fear of beast or spirit. Without fear of starvation.
Erisa kah?
A light answered my plea. I remember its warmth. And then I was the mother. The mother of all life.
Oh, ini si Magena. Wah, kirain si Nek ini. Aduh, lupa namanya. Tadi siapa namanya? Nerva. Kok kayak Nerva ya? Magnanya cewek dong. Wibu. Dibuatnya karakter cewek.
This fighting has to stop.
I have you now.
Radikal.
Seems that was the lot of them. Arisa,
Iya, banyak yang
how are you
radikal sih.
managing?
Di negara mana-mana aja banyak yang radikal.
Hey, I remember you.
We saw you with King Balion earlier.
Members of Skull.
You took care of those Managama rebels, right? Thanks for your support.
They're fierce fighters, so it's a relief to have you on our side. You've got it wrong. We're not here to support Skull.
What?
We'll do whatever it takes to end this conflict. If you're looking for a fight, we won't hold back. No, that's not it either. We're not picking sides here.
We're not picking sides here. Libur. Keren
It's a
libur.
battlefield. If you're not with us, then that means you're against us.
Oh, kamu di ini ya, dikeluarin dari sekolah, Nightbot ya?
No, wait!
Keren.
If they won't listen to reason.
Erica, stop!
When taking a life, you must act swiftly and decisively. Too much thought clouds the
Enggak pada
mind.
sekolah kan? Ya enggak tahu, tanya saya Raja.
Like good or evil, one must swing the blade with an unwavering.
Aku udah libur, kocak libur
This
libur
is what I was
Natal.
taught about the art of
Kan enggak Natal, tahun baru.
That seems really cool. It doesn't matter what they believe. They're all
It
people.
doesn't
living in the
matter
same
what they
world, aren't
believe.
You're right, Arisa. And that's why
Aku Los Illuminados enggak Natalan.
it must
Game
be
apa
you.
ini? Itu lihat di
You
judul
need to be the
kocak,
one to deliver
Rex.
that message. Go to this world's king. Show him your conviction. I pray you find victory.
Thanks, Erica.
Temennya bensin ya. Punya duit.
My
Iya
actions
makanya
were
sawer
righteous
dong,
because
nggak
the
punya duit.
princess was infallible. Anyone she deemed evil, I gladly cut down. But now,
Malah
I believe
dihajar
Arisa's
dong
path to be the path of justice.
semuanya.
Those who would interfere
The
with her
path
actions
of
shall meet their
justice.
end at my blade.
There's no place for you savages in this world. Shut it.
Shut
Never
it.
gave you cowards permission to run things.
Kenapa ya ada loyalis sama radikal ya? Padahal satu ras
Started.
yang sama. Belum ketahuan ini.
Oh, stars. A major's gotta do what a major's gotta do, eh? I need to get down there and guide those troops. You better buck up too, Rowan. This world is dying.
Teori donasi, iya. GG buat tahun baru ya.
Yeah, if you won't try to save the world, maybe you don't deserve to live on it. But the virtuous mother created Naterra. How can you slaughter the being that gave
Fitros
us
ini
life?
yang Naterra, yang Magnar ini yang ngancurin gitu. The slaughter the being that gave us life.
You Manacama idiots don't understand anything.
Both sides have taken a stand for what they believe in. And no one
Iya,
is
masalah
willing to budge.
kepercayaan katanya.
That's not the only
Ada yang
reason
percaya
you
si Magnar, ada yang percaya si yang satu lagi
fought.
tadi.
Did you enlist because of your sister?
Yes, after she was killed by a blighted spirit. The enemy of your enemy is your friend, and all that.
Your friend and all that.
She went out to pick flowers from the
Siapa yang bisa bahasa Inggris?
By the time I found her, it was
Armornya berat
too late.
banget. Iya nih yang kanan ya, berat banget ya itu ya. Yang kucing kan. Memang berat banget sih itu.
That horrific scene still haunts
Berat
my
diliatin
dreams.
terus.
I joined Managama because I wanted to break free of those nightmares.
Deep down, they're all struggling against their own demons.
Take this.
This is madness.
Sir,
Actually,
what are
I can speak English well. Mantap.
Stars.
Well,
Enemy
sumur ya.
Stop this, both of you. Nothing good comes from war. It will rob you of everything you love if you let it.
You may be pals with Lord Vardane, but we're under orders to take out anyone that tries to stop us.
Skull would welcome you into our fold. But if you still side with Managamas, forgive me.
Dibunuh dua-duanya.
We will end this fight. Rest easy until then.
Open Google terjemahan ya nggak apa-apa, belajar.
Who the hell are you? You were with them the whole time, weren't you?
I'm neither enemy nor ally. In truth, there shouldn't be a war at all. You'll see soon enough. You're all headed for the same fate. If I have to prove it to you.
Aduh, gak punya deck dragon lagi, kayaknya pakai si Rowan nih sekarang.
Oh, I can't even with all these sad little people.
Stoneclaw, it's all over for you! She's dangerous! Watch out!
Ooh la la, looks like somebody's nervous. All over for you, was it? Doesn't that seem a little... I don't
Iya
know,
kan game wibu,
ambitious for you
aja.
guys?
Guess we'll find out.
Their numbers are vast.
Yep, they're not holding back.
Boy, if we can take care of her, then Skull's as good as done for.
Apologize.
Apologies for what we're about to do.
Apologize.
Hey, Honeydew, come here a sec.
Yes?
When I give you the sign, make a break for it.
But what of the fight here?
These goons are after me. No reason you should waste your time on them too. Perth. Now, where were we?
Mamam.
Not over yet!
We're fighting for the future of Naterra. We'll keep going until the bitter end.
Lame.
Lane. Kroconya
Now's your
kroco
chance,
banget.
Honeydew.
We shall meet again. Of this I swear.
One's getting away!
Yoo-hoo! Forget you've got bigger fish to fry? Don't wet yourselves, okay?
Why do you fight? Why do you struggle so? Two individuals will never truly speak the same tongue.
Udah mulai kompak nih
Only
mereka
through
nih.
steel may they come to understand one another. Within mortal dialogue, malice and enmity are bred. As a natural course, the
Halo,
flames of
Nopal.
war ignite, disperse, and consume.
Consume life.
Shining amongst the blaze, brighter than the surrounding fire, four wills stand,
Holding to their
ambitions
ambition,
aloft.
love.
The Great Mother glowers at those who would oppose her, ready to unleash her rage.
This world,
Magna.
I will destroy it.
Tuh kan si Magna Gamar. Itu yang mau gue destroy. Yang side satu lagi siapa ya? Bukan si Valden cuman tangan kanan kayaknya. Forest ya. Forest skip aja lah. Kapan tamat? Ini lagi mau ditamatin, kocak.
That's why it must be you. You need to be the one to deliver that message. Go to this world's king. Show him your conviction.
Oh, Balion, where did you go?
Boy, where's your precious bodyguard when you need her? Maybe you should change your name to Scaredy Claws. We'll have your head in no time, you coward king!
He's surrounded. I have to hurry.
Iya, pedal pop ya.
Just as summer gives way to winter, so too
Simba.
life bow to death and decay. But that time has
Bapaknya
not
Simba
yet
tuh siapa
come
namanya?
for Skull.
Aduh, lupa
I
namanya.
wish only that I could say the same.
For Magna Gamma.
Ah!
Oh, Balion. How could you?
Do not worry. I did not take their lives. Why have you come?
I needed to talk to you. I want this fighting to stop.
We are of the same mind.
Really? Then explain all of this.
A peaceful resolution is no more than mere fantasy now. Orisa, when we arrive at the fateful hour, which side will you choose? Skull or Managama?
School nih yang punyanya siapa ya?
I choose neither.
My dear child, you are very kind.
Please stop this. Why do we have to fight?
Because here, on the battlefield, kindness is venom. It poisons the mind and leads you astray. I must become stronger, and to do that, I reject your
idealism.
I am the Forest King, and by my blade, I will illuminate the shadows of this domain. Come, child, we fight. You are a worthy adversary, child. However, I believe I told you that kindness is venom on the battlefield.
That's not true. There's no point in hurting other people.
Under normal
Other
circumstances,
pedal
I
pop.
agree. We both share the same life force. To intentionally strike at your kin is foolish. And yet, Viridia Magna will soon awaken, and with her rise will come Naterra's end. We've no time to rebuild broken bridges.
You do if you work together. Aren't you and Baldane brothers? If family can't work together, who can?
Even if one of us acknowledges
Aduh, kepencet.
our ties, both sides must agree to have some form of bond. I cannot bear the burden of brotherhood alone.
Ya, si Arisanya
There's
kalah.
nothing more for me to consider. I will be victorious, and I will bring light to Naterra.
King Balion, Managama has Lady Ladika pinned in the western forest. This rate, we'll lose the east and the north too.
Take me there.
Yes, Your Majesty. This way.
Please wait! Balion!
Should we meet again, I will not spare you a second time. I advise you to afford me the same courtesy.
Vilainya belum ketahuan.
Balion. I can't stop him.
Ini lagi diceritain nih.
Won't go any further.
Magna gambar itu belum kelihatan soalnya. Tadi dilihatin siluetnya cewek.
This is no time to feel sorry for myself. I have to stop this.
That's why it must be you. You need to be the one to deliver that message. Go to this world's king. Show him your conviction.
Erica said it had to be me. She believed in me. So I need to believe in myself. Whoa!
Upon Viridia Magna's fourth roar, the world will meet its demise. Or so goes the tale.
That was roar number 2. I can't stick around here and mope all day. Time to get out there and do something.
Time to get out there and do something. Swordcraft. Main kita nih. Loyalisnya juga dibantai.
Wretched enemy of the forest.
Oh, hello, Erica. I see you're wearing that dreary expression again.
Mistalina.
Goodness, why are you bracing yourself for an attack? I was under the impression I'd gained your trust.
Look around. I have cut down countless numbers of your allies. Wouldn't you think I was in league with Managarmr?
Perhaps. But what of the fallen Managama soldiers in your wake? One glance is all it took to grasp the situation. And besides,
Wah,
I believe I know
lawan
you
si
well
Mistolina
enough to
dong.
understand how you think.
My companion said this conflict had to be stopped no matter what. and I'll do anything I can to make that happen.
So you'll willingly become an enemy to both Skull and Managama? Well, if that's the path you've chosen, you ought to see it through.
Even if it means I might end your life with my own hands?
Oh, but there's very little possibility of that. You won't be able to kill me as you are now, I'm afraid. After all, you still aren't being honest with yourself, and it's reflecting in your blade work.
More of those infernal spirits.
Thanks to Viridian Magna. It seems Naterra has descended into madness. Are you prepared for the coming storm, Erica?
I see no clouds to worry about.
Very well.
Hellcard
Then
gigi mah
let us
Hellcard.
fight. I am the Forest Prince.
Ini yang ngeluarin Hellcard ini siapa ya?
Come, I shall be your match. Ha! Yeah!
It's growing
Ya,
weaker.
ke-skip dong
This fight is
match-nya.
almost over.
On the contrary, it already is. May the forest guide you on your journey to the great
Salah setting ya. Masa kita main kartu tadi. Gak apa-apa lah.
Is that power of yours a form of magic?
There's that peculiar word again. What is this
Kayak
magic
mastermind-nya
you
ini deh, si
speak of?
Mistolina deh.
Guess not.
Yang
I
jahatnya.
suppose I've never properly explained my powers, have I? Well, in layman's terms, I form ether into cleansing currents. Handy trick, isn't it? Furthermore, I can heal small injuries on the spot, you see. And if the injury is more grave, we can always use the healing spring.
Your ability resembles a power we call magic in my world. You're the only person I've seen use it here.
Well, that makes sense. I'm fairly certain I'm the only one in Naterra who can use it. But that being said,
Tuh kan
it isn't
satu-satunya katanya yang
exactly
bisa
an
pakai
impressive
magic itu.
power. I can only use it to heal minor injuries and purify blighted creatures.
May I ask you something?
And what might that be?
What do you intend to use your power for?
For the sake of Naterra, of course. The world bestowed me with my gift, so it is only fair that I return the favor. May I ask you why you wield that sword?
To put an end to this conflict.
But that's your friend's rationale, is it not? What do you believe? You're unsure of your own reason for fighting. That's what this is all about, isn't it?
Well,
They've got you now, princess! You're coming with us!
My, what ill manners!
I will assist you.
What are you doing? Go, Erica. But find your conviction and use it to guide your blade, just as you did when we fought our duel.
Wah, roar ketiga ya.
Oh no! That was the second roar!
There
Second.
isn't much time left. Go now. Hurry. I wish you luck.
Take care not
Tadi
to
kata
get
si
injured
Arisa
again.
kedua.
Now then.
Dalam waktu
I
yang sama
suppose
berarti ya.
I've kept you waiting long enough.
Yeah!
Oh, goodness! Have you no patience?
If we stop you and the Stoneclaw, victory will be within our grasp! You'll die, here and now!
The members of Skull are quite skilled, you know. Things won't proceed as smoothly as you hope.
Whatever you say, princess. We've got some strong backup on our side, too. Yeah, a powerful man from another world who swings a giant spear. Well, scared yet?
A man from another world? Sounds as though Erica has an ally who drifted off to Managama's side.
Huh? What'd you say?
And thank the stars for that. Good could still come out of this hopeless situation.
Hey!
I know our otherworldly friends will find victory, but not the victory of warmongers. They'll end this
Warmongers.
conflict and save Naterra.
What must be done? Ah, Dragon Craft lagi. Sirowen nih, bagian Sirowen.
Stupid spirits! Stop! Don't hurt it!
Duh, spiritnya nge-kill semua.
Naterra doesn't need murderers!
Well, it needs cowards even less.
The battle is split down the middle, and both sides are exhausted. And with blighted spirits popping up one after another. Time is not on our side. Gina, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
You holding up all right, Rowan?
Yeah. How about yourself?
Still in one piece. Where you headed, Satria? I'll back you up.
Gina, you should know. I'm not your ally.
What is that supposed to mean?
I've decided to bring an end to the conflict between Skull and Managarmer.
But what good will that do? If we don't do something about Viridia Magna, then it's all over for Naterra.
There has to be a way out of this. We just have to find it.
It's all sunshine and rainbows in that head of yours, isn't it?
Tell me, Gina, do you really believe defeating Skull will bring peace to Naterra?
Won't it?
Both sides are fighting to distract themselves from something more important. It's nothing more than an escape from reality.
She went out to pick flowers for me when she was attacked. By the time I found her, it was too late. The ground was already covered with her blood. That horrific scene still haunts my dreams. I joined Managarmer because I wanted to break free of those nightmares.
You said it yourself.
That doesn't change what I have to do.
Leave them to me.
Leave them to me.
I'm not interested in your special treatment. Especially since you've made it clear we aren't allies.
Then let's do this.
Let's do this.
You're mine now!
Thanks.
Don't go all soft on me. Just go.
Are you sure about this, Gina?
What? Did you expect me to stop you? Well, considering I'm a Managarmer captain and all, I probably should. But I asked you for a favor, and I need you to see it through. But you know, I don't think we've lost the Lord Commander yet. Will you try to get through to him one last time?
Of course.
Thank you.
This isn't going to end the way you want it to.
I already had everything I wanted in the past. She's not coming back. So don't concern yourself with what I want.
You're a kind soul, Gina. I hope you stay safe out there.
What a foolish man.
Foolish
There you are,
man.
Captain. I've been looking all over for you.
Apologies, Major.
I've got dreadful news. Word has it, Rowan turned tail and joined the enemy. Oh, this is a catastrophe!
With all due respect, you've got it all wrong, sir.
But that tough puff scoundrel attacked one of our own men.
Rowan has been acting of his own free will. He was never one of us. Our goals were just aligned for a time.
Gina, did he say something to you?
Maybe, maybe not. But I'd like to ask that you keep this between us, Major. Word will get out eventually anyway, so there's no use stirring the pot.
You still believe Rowan to be trustworthy?
As a military officer, I'd have to say no. But personally speaking,
I've decided to bring an end
percaya
to the
katanya.
conflict between Skull and Managarmer.
but what good will that do? If we don't do something about Viridia Magna, then it's all over for Naterra.
There has to be a way out of this. We just have to find it.
His eyes are honest and true. If anyone is capable of
Pendekar
saving
masa
both
ya
Lord
bohong,
Haldane
kelihatan dari
and
matanya katanya.
Naterra, it's him. I have no intention of abandoning our battle with Skull. However, there's a chance those other worlders could stumble upon an answer. So we have to keep our options open. That's all there is to it, Major.
I find it hard to believe that such a perfect solution exists. But at the same time,
Horor ketiga kah? Horor kedua?
the vile mother is at it again. That was the second roar.
Oh, top second. Berarti habis
Whatever
ini si
happens,
Haven
I'll simply do
kedua
what I
juga.
have to do. I'll leave the more troublesome tasks to the troublemakers.
You're right. All we can do is keep our tails high and follow orders. That way at least we'll have no regrets in the end. Or I'm not worth my fur.
Oke. Bukan Haven. Siapa sih namanya, lupa yang decknya Haven itu? Aris.
You're in Managama territory, stranger.
Now get lost if you know what's good for you.
Please, listen to me. I have delved into the history of Naterra and found the truth of your past. There is no reason for you to war amongst yourselves. In fact, you mustn't.
Naterra's history? The hell are you talking about?
Its real name is Viridia Magna, and we've been keeping it locked up in the basement of the tower, just wringing ether out of it for decades.
Kira siapa ya?
The adjustments we made to her, it's like it cut off her source or something. She's not putting out energy at all.
They completely exhausted her power.
Oh, Mom, do you understand how bad this is? Sure, we've got some ether stored up for a rainy day, but who knows when we'll run through it all. The Magitech
Oh, dia
train,
bisa
air filters,
ini
her
cenayang
entire
masa lalu ya,
civilization's going to crumble.
si Aris.
Heard there are mobs heading to the tower to get into the ether reserves. They say riots have sprung up all over as people compete for food. Mom, you gotta find shelter, okay? I'm not sure how much longer things will be safe back at home. Please, please look after yourself.
Playback finished.
Naterra's destruction was not wrought by Viridia Magna's wrath after all. They
Terus?
drained her of all ether, causing her to fall into a slumber. Then riots arose as a result of diminishing resources, with famine and larger conflict occurring not long after. Common knowledge dictates that this world was once decimated by Viridia Magna's rage, but the truth is quite different. The people abused and exhausted her power, forcing her to fall into a deep slumber. Once bereft of their source of life, whole populations fought amongst themselves. You see, it was the conflict between the people of Naterra that led to its demise.
Only a skull coward will try to distract us with such nonsense.
Gak percaya aja. Dikasih tahu dukun.
History's not gonna save us when the vile mother roars for the 4th time.
You're just like the rest of them. You preach peace and happiness, but where's your solution, huh?
Allow me to ask you one question. Where do you believe the current bloodshed will lead you?
Do we look like fortune tellers? We're fighting because we've got no other
Fortune
choice.
teller. Fortune teller.
How naive. I will not deny your resolve, nor the logic of your actions. However, the fact remains that this reckless battle is a fruitless affair. Forgive me, but I must be allowed to pass through this area. Leave now. There is no meaning in prolonging this fight.
You understand nothing. What gives you the right to decide when our fight is over? You know nothing about us, or the history of our world.
How could you possibly understand what drives us to fight?
I do not claim to understand your feelings. I am from a different world, and I am not part of your order.
Then go back to where you came from.
However,
Diusir.
I fully recognize the futility of war, and with it, the sadness of lost life.
Yo,
There was a
ceramah.
town, and in that town was the secret hall. It was there that I worked, and it was there that I served my god. The people of the village were kind, diligent, and they died. All of them. The neighboring village was struck with famine. They wanted food
Ceramah no
before
jutsu.
they attacked the village I was in. I was away that day. When I returned, all had been destroyed. I cursed the world. No matter the justification, to throw away innocent lives for the sake of simple rivalry, I can think of nothing more base. I shall end this conflict, but not for your sakes. No, I will bring salvation to this world for myself, because it is what I must do.
Kedua ya?
That was Viridia Magna!
The second war.
Bukan.
Come, there's no time.
Alright, let's get a move on.
We have to cut down the Vile Mother before it's too late.
Keempatnya siapa nih? Keempatnya kenapa nih nanti? Trompet Sasakala ya. Nah,
When I was at Hope's
si
End,
Magnar.
I longed for peace and prosperity to return to the world. And somehow, my wish was granted. The fields turned lush. Life was burgeoning. Our very existence was fertile once more.
Use this machine effectively, and mankind will achieve untold progress. I call her the Virgo mechanism. She's the key to our future.
Wonderful. Your plan feels correct.
When the last memories of the Dark Ages faded, so too did the contentment of the populace wane. They grew bored and unsatisfied with what I could offer. I was pierced with tubes, and they began to consume my very being. My poor children, untold progress? They were not ready for it. They had not yet learned to appreciate my blessings. But my body was made to be a conduit for life.
Conduit for life.
So I accepted their hubris willingly. They devoured me, exhausting my
Percobaan
power
lagi.
until everything became black. By the time I awoke, the world was far too gone. I could no longer correct the selfish course of my progeny. The life I once
Progeny
nurtured,
apa ya?
the bonds, the emotions, the link between the earth and my children. It had all grown twisted and unfamiliar. I was at Hope's End. So I wished for a new world. And I made it so.
Sakit hati
Life
karena
returned to its
sakit
primal
hati.
Just as I had willed. However, it seemed I had lost my internal peace. Something within me began to stir. You are no mother. It would sting. You are no mother. It would fester.
Thou hast felt fear. The fear of
So
embracing
siapa nih?
life and the
Nerva.
folly it breeds therein.
Fear?
Mortals are flawed, forsaken. Through mere existence they carveth a path toward destruction.
Comfort.
And thou art the fairest fool of them all in recreating such insolent beings.
I no longer want them to see or bear their wrongs.
Yes, thou fearest it. Fearest erring once more.
I no longer want to be a mother to fools. To rear living mistakes.
Fear it. Destroy them.
Fear it, destroy them. Semangat jiwa anti tidur. Udah tidur
Fear
Rex.
them. Destroy it. Fear thy spawn. Destroy thy world.
Terpaksa ya. Wow.
No mother to fools.
Keren sih. Artnya mantep ya.
You, my children. You took our bond, my love. And now you will face your punishment for biting the hand that fed you, for betraying the womb that gave you life,
For breaking.
driving me
to Hope's End.
Yeah,
yet
the
again.
king.
Nothing will be
Tuh
spared
kan
from
Sin Reva
devastation.
yang ngasih jiwa-jiwa kesesatan. Tapi tumben loh dikasih kekuatan malah nolak. Malah apa? Malah apa namanya? Ngelawan. Tapi tetap dikasih ya.
The fated hour draws ever closer.
Baleon!
You're alone, are you? Don't move, you king of cowards.
I don't require a guard to deal with the likes of you.
You dare look down on...
I dare say the poor fellows underestimated your conviction, father.
Father aja
No
singa,
one thinks that
anaknya
you're capable of much without the Stone
cewek
Claw's
ya.
protection. But I know what you can do. Which begs the question, are you fighting for the sake of Skull? For the fate of Naterra? Or merely for yourself?
Have you come to stop me?
Huh? Don't be daft. Fight for whatever you believe in, father. It's none of my concern. Sometimes it's best to let brothers have their quarrels.
I never realized it before, but... Stars, you're your own woman now. Then again, I suppose you've always been mature for your age. You'll have to forgive me, Mr. Lima.
For what, exactly?
I should have told you more. But instead, I betrayed your trust. And I did it without so much as second-guessing the consequences.
Don't be so cryptic, father. I haven't the faintest clue to what you're referring to.
Apa sih ini? Mbah, nggak jelas mbah ngomongnya mbah.
No matter what
Jelasin
wrongs
aja
we've
sekalian.
inflicted on each other in the past, we're still connected.
You always were wise beyond your years. I guess I shouldn't be surprised you were blessed with the ability to manipulate ether.
I am the forest princess, after all.
My daughter. I have to face him now, before it's too late.
Be my guest. Give dear Uncle Shadow my kindest regards.
Of course.
Now, let's get you patched up. You? What are you? Oh, just healing your wounds, but only a little. It wouldn't do if you sprung up and lopped my head off.
Why? Aren't we enemies?
Enemies? What a silly notion. Aren't we both alive and well? Isn't life worth protecting? Whether friend or foe, we're all connected, you see. By virtue of existing in the same time and place, we breathe and live of the same life force. Oh, you look confused.
You must think
You
I'm
must think
speaking
I'm speaking
nonsense.
nonsense. Why does no one understand when I talk about such elementary things? No matter. Even if I can't convince you,
No
I won't
matter.
change my stance.
No
Just
matter,
as you are
no
free to
matter,
keep your
no
own.
matter.
Don't blame us if you regret this later.
King's a coward. Princess is a fool. What a kingdom.
Oh, come now. One would think after having your life saved, you would at least thank your rescuer. Well, never mind then. I wonder what will become of father and uncle's feud. I just hope they don't harm each other. Naive as that thought may be.
You're here.
Valden kakaknya.
Of course. We have such precious little time left. I would hate to waste any more. This reminds me of the old days, Baleon. Here, where we first met.
As I recall, our first encounter was in Father's chambers.
You boorish oaf. We
Adiknya
may
loh.
have exchanged pleasantries in the late king's room, but the first time we truly recognized each other was here. couldn't so much as stand the sight of me. And yet, with this waterfall as witness, you saved me. Why?
I don't know. My instincts took control of my body, and I was charging forward to save you before I realized.
How very like you.
How very like your idea of me.
I can't think of a more perfect stage on which to settle our differences. The place where it all began. Whose blood will stain this ground, I wonder? Mine or yours?
I will fulfill my duty, Baldane. Forest Shadow.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I am the corruptor of life, after all. Can't have someone with my power running amok in your domain, now can you, oh great Forest King?
It falls on me to illuminate the wicked darkness that plagues the forest.
Wonderful. Shall we begin?
Shall we begin?
Prepare to face the light, my brother.
Waduh, pamannya ternyata ya.
Oh, I've been prepared for far longer than you'll ever know.
Pamannya jadi sektor pamannya. Jadi ke pihak si Magna ya, padahal kakaknya kaum kerajaan. Light and shadow.
Curse you! How fortunate we are, Forest King, to settle our score with mutual slaughter. Now, wither and perish.
This is a nightmare, Forest Shadow, and I shall end it.
I thought you'd grown weak in your cowardice, but it seems some things never change. Perhaps that's the problem. You've grown stagnant because you lack the capacity to change.
And what of your shortcomings? You turn to violence to settle even the simplest disputes. You're as puerile as you are vile.
Who said anything about settling our dispute?
Then what is it you're after?
Isn't it obvious? Revenge, you fool king. I want revenge on every life who dared call me the son of a concubine.
Concubine.
But you were the one who drove me into your shadow.
What? You were the one who rejected my aid.
Salah-salahan.
True brothers. But then you threw it all away. Why did you abandon your life? Your family? I've waited so long to ask you, to know the truth. But it's too late now. I will simply do what needs to be done.
Can you really kill me?
The king must mete out justice.
Then keep swinging that sword, your majesty. Yes, Forest King. Blind this forest in your radiance. Show me your light.
Baldane, hold on!
Stop! Don't come any closer, Belion.
What?
Flashback.
Why did you falter? Why haven't you finished me?
Why didn't you dodge that blow?
No! Answer me, damn you! You owe me that much!
My actions are answer enough, Baldane. I realized who I'm executing.
You're the Forest King, the embodiment of virtue. It is your duty to eliminate the shadows of...
Baldane, what's wrong?
Stay back!
Huh?
You can still call me by name after what I've become. How much of myself
Kenapa sih malah di ini nggak jadi?
before you'll be satisfied?
Because
Ingatan
family.
siapa yang nge-trigger ingatannya?
What?
matter what wrongs we've inflicted on each other in the past, we're still connected.
Ah, payah Kingnya nih ah. King
Mr.
Kong nih.
Lena is the one who convinced me of that truth. It's why I will not cut down my own flesh and blood.
Brilliant. You've chosen the apocalypse to go soft in the mind.
Haldane!
Crazy idiot. You think we're family? Just look at our appearances, Balion. We have nothing in common. We share not even a drop of the same blood. You are as ignorant
Bunuh
as they
sudah. Ya, cupo King Balion.
An inane despot with no grasp of the truth. You claim to understand, but how could you?
Then explain yourself. I cannot understand unless you talk to me, Valdane.
How does a shadow explain itself? It simply is!
Then don't speak as the shadow. Speak as my brother. Tell me, Valdane, what do you mean we don't share blood?
Exactly as sounds.
Are you so
Dense,
dense you
you
can't
can't
grasp?
catch that.
My father is not your father.
My
I
father
am
is
the
not your
spawn of a
father.
wretched woman and a terrible dragon. In no way am I your brother.
Oh, gitu. Ya.
The late
Betul.
king took pity on my mother and me, claiming I was his bastard to protect us from becoming outcasts. We were being deceived all along.
Bisa gitu ya. Beda bapak tapi kerajaan. Jadi yang punya selir
I am a curse.
selir laki berarti.
A curse incarnate.
Then, your power, you didn't obtain it from a concoction, did you?
Correct? I have dear old dad, my real sire, to thank for my proclivities. So, do you see now, you fool king? I shouldn't have been born. I am a mistake. A blight on this forest, and a curse to all Naterra. I killed my own mother without hesitation. And royals don't
bunuh
commit
ibunya dong.
matricide, Balion. That is the purview of the corrupt. Your
Ibunya
own
si Balion
parents
juga dong.
died from the grief. You have every obligation to cut me down. I am the shadow, a plague that deserves to be incinerated by the light. Have your retribution, Balion, and end me. Such is your burden as Forest King.
Minta dibunuh, nggak dibunuh-bunuh sama saudaranya.
I know Balion went this. Oh,
Arisa, I didn't expect you to be here.
Rowan! I'm glad to see you're safe.
Well, I've managed. Glad to see you're okay too.
Rowan, are you going after Balion?
No, I have words for Valdane.
Then I'd better hurry before they hurt one another.
No kidding. Care if I hurry alongside you?
Not at all. Come on.
Found you!
You people just don't know when to butt out, do you?
You've got my back, right?
You bet.
We'll bring an end to this fight no.
Let's give it everything we have.
Hayu meluncur. Berada.
You have every obligation to cut me down. I am the shadow, a plague that deserves to be incinerated.
Diulang lagi kata-katanya.
Have your retribution, Balion, and end me. Such is your burden as Forest King.
Shut your fool mouth, Valdane.
Do you think that
Blood isn't the only thing that bonds a family. We may have first crossed paths in our father's womb, but where we came to really understand one another was here. But in truth, perhaps I have never understood you. Not until now. Whatever bond I claimed we held, it was forged of pure self-deception. Let us be connected once more, Valdane. This time, Let it be true.
Is this a feeble attempt at pity?
No.
Then a show of self-righteous compassion.
I'm not trying to.
When will you finally accept the era of your judgment, Balion?
I grow because I err.
Gelut kagak, gelut kagak, gelut kagak, gelut kagak, ceramah, gelut kagak.
Just do it! Cut me down already! What right do you have to deny me my death?
Because I fail to see why you should die. Even if you were born a cursed child, even if you fell to bloodlust and murdered your mother, even if you believe you deserve execution, I won't take your life. How can I reign in the light if I strike down my subjects? How could I rule this forest if I killed my own little brother? I have faltered and struggled, and I was late to see my own folly. I am weak, but I am your brother. Even if this was your will, I won't have your blood on my hands. Not as your kin, and not as your king.
Ngeri. Terus ngapain tadi nguber-nguber?
Valdane, together we can.
Coward!
It's over, Valdane.
Rowan, how dare you?
Valdane, please stop. There's no reason for you two to harm each other. Everyone is...
No! Why can't any of you see? I am a scourge upon this world! Let me die!
Oh,
Major,
you're not a scourge at all. Nothing of the sort. Old Major Meowskers understands that better than anybody. You saved me. You took me in when I needed it. You're a kind man, Lord Valdane. I know what kind of pain and confusion you must be feeling right now. But I know the true you too. The world needs you, Lord Valdane.
Lord
Things may
Valdane.
seem humglum and grey right now, but we need you. So don't abandon us so easily.
Major Fluffy Butt.
Major Fluffy
Just
Butt.
nature, so I don't claim to know everything about you. But when you told me I needed to fight, by Naterra, I was going to fight. You've given this bag of fur and frenzy reason to keep moving. I don't want you to die, Lord Valdane. Lord Valdane?
you fool.
Dibunuh kah?
I can take no more of this.
Valdane, please don't go.
I have no interest in hearing any more of your drivel. This is the end, Balion.
It's over. This war is over.
We've no reason to shed blood any
Magnarnya
longer.
belum. It's over gigi.
Perhaps there never was a reason to begin with.
I have spread word around Manigarmer to cease the assault. I'll let you manage everything else.
Thank you.
Can't say I appreciate a cowardly king's gratitude all that much.
Thank goodness. Now we can all...
Sound ketiga.
I'm afraid we're not out of the thick of it yet.
That was the third roar. If the stories are to be believed, we have very little time left.
Is there really a way we can save this world?
There has to be. One that doesn't harm Viridia Magna either.
Oh,
But
jadi
our
Swiss Valdane
legends,
sama si
They
Bailan
tell us that
Gelut,
Viridia Magna
ada
destroys the world according to
radikal ya. Ada Spada Loyalis.
I'm
Terus yang
sorry.
shadow ini dari si
Even though you
Magnar.
finally poured your heart
Berarti
out
ada
to
3
Valdane,
kubu ini.
you're just going to let everything get wiped out? I can't accept that. I won't give up on this world.
Please excuse my tardiness.
There is undoubtedly a path to salvation, and we shall find it.
Erica! Eris!
Balion, you are mistaken. Destruction is not predestined, nor is it the will of Viridia Magna.
Then, you're suggesting we have a chance?
More than a chance. We will band together to forge our own fate.
Retreat!
I find myself rather fatigued. I hope all this fighting stops soon.
You... What are you doing here?
What does it look like? I'm tending to the wounded.
I was asking for a reason. Why are you healing my troops?
Is it that strange to cherish life?
You're too naive for your own good, princess.
I like that about myself personally. Fruit wouldn't be tasty if it weren't sweet after all.
Yeah. But if you leave them to ripen too long, they rot. Just like all of the sweet musk fruit. Couldn't adapt to life after the blight, so now that...
Have you tried looking hard
Aduh,
enough?
pencet cuy.
Maybe you just didn't know where to find a suitable orchard.
You speak as if you have answers to Naterra's suffering.
Gelut nih, gelut nih, gelut,
I'm
gelut,
afraid
gelut,
I
gelut.
don't. But I'm not willing to give up over a mere lack of knowledge.
You won't, will you? Well, I'll show you where your idiotic kindness gets you.
Oh, why must we always resort to fighting? Can't we simply enjoy the bounty of nature without turning the forest into a battlefield?
You flippant imp. Are you so detached from the world you won't fight for what you believe in?
But I am fighting for what I believe in. I believe in those brave souls from the other world and the future of Naterra.
Mantap. Ini harus ritual dulu ya. Sabar ya. Main kita nih. Lanjut. Fast.
That is everything I have uncovered about the history of Naterra.
If what you say is true, then this world's destruction was not the virtuous mother's wish.
The people tried to take more power than she could handle, and they ended up destroying themselves.
And don't forget, there was a keeper involved too.
Indeed. I believe it is safe to assume that Viridia Magna's recent activity was caused by a keeper as well.
If this destruction isn't the will of the mother, there is but one thing to be done.
You mean turning her back to her original self?
Aye. That is, if such a thing is even possible.
Eris, you said Viridia Magna was once an ordinary girl, right?
An ordinary girl, right?
Yes. In order to save her loved ones, she sought and obtained supernatural powers. Or at least, that is what the records show.
Then everything is going to be A-okay. I'm sure she still feels the same way, even now.
In that case, let's head to Viridia Magna.
Yeah, I just know we'll be able to...
Bujuk. Kayak kecerutnya jadi gede ya, jadi glue.
It seems we won't be able to reach her so easily.
Sorry, but I won't hold back.
I'll spare no effort to take you down.
We will save this world.
No matter what kinds of creepies pop out at us, I won't give up.
Mantap.
I will show you no mercy.
I will show you no mercy. Mantap. Tidak ada yang bagus.
The uncharted desert awaits.
Hey,
Like
how's everyone
Violet.
doing tonight?
Who will be my victim today? Are you worth your weight in gold?
Enggak mati.
What do we have here?
Hancurkan sajalah.
A crowd.
Give to do. Can I give it to plus 2? Deal 3 damage to an enemy followers. Membingungkan.
Let's speed things up.
Are you worth your weight in
Too
gold?
slow. What do we have here?
I stand at the edge of eternity. You are not prepared.
Best of luck to you.
You stand between me and glory. Be gone. Should have been quicker.
You're done for.
Past is my only door. Wake.
Mati tapi. Ya, dikelewang.
My resolve stands before.
Get it! Get it! This is gonna hurt!
I've got a forest to perish.
Menang sih. Cepat ya. Oke.
Watch me see this through.
Meeny, miny, mo.
speed things up.
Wait. I thought I hit! It won't be long now.
There's no time for you slugs.
This town eats good folk for breakfast.
Too slow.
I wasn't brave enough.
Too slow.
Deal to damage to all enemy.
Should have been quicker.
Wow. 3 damage ya. Udah kalau gini mah.
Like petals in the wind.
Keluar
my
dari
blade dances.
Dione. All enemy follower.
Unrefined.
Bye bye. Kok nggak 3 damage sih?
I will not yield. I have you now.
Well done.
We haven't made it out of harm's way yet.
Bujuk.
There are more of them.
Seems so.
Ada Tinkerbell juga.
What's wrong, Balion?
You show no trace of fear, even in the face of countless foes.
This is not our first time facing seemingly insurmountable circumstances.
No matter the obstacle, we've always succeeded in overcoming strife.
That's why we're not scared. Come on, Balion, let's go.
You have emboldened me, otherworldly warriors.
That was the third roar. Damn it. At this rate, Naterra is going to be destroyed.
Normally I would
Trompet
vow that
Sasakala
words
ketiga
are
kali
far
katanya.
greater than swords. But I feel this
Kiamat,
fight has
kiamat.
helped me better understand
Naterra
you.
kiamat.
You've been wavering in your conviction, haven't you? And for quite some time, no less.
Are you trying to say you never have doubts? Even as the world crumbles around us?
Silly Gina. I believe I already told you. I fight for what I believe in.
The battle is over! Lower your weapons this instant!
Those 4 brave souls, and in Naterra itself.
What? What do you mean it's over, Major?
Lord Valdane has lost. The war has ended.
No. It can't be. Not Lord Valdane.
He merely said Valdane has lost. There was no mention of him dying.
That's right. Lord Valdane still lives.
It sounds as though my father and the other worlders have been busy. I must do what I can to help.
Where do you think you're going?
Why, to save Naterra, of course.
Save
Hmm.
you?
Oke.
I seem like nothing more than a budding flower to you. But this world needs me, and I won't abandon it. Well then, I'll be on my way. Good day to you.
I ought to get moving too. News of the truce isn't going to spread itself.
Perhaps I underestimated her. If only she had been there when my sister was attacked.
Then maybe.
Then maybe.
What are you mumbling about, Captain?
Apologies, Major. It's nothing. Just got a little lost in my thoughts. I'll see to it that everyone gets the message. You have more pressing matters to attend to. I wish you the best of luck, sir. If we are going to stop Viridia Magna, we'll need our commander.
Right. Stay safe out there, Captain.
Wait, Major. Do you think we've been wrong this whole time?
You know as well as I do. But we have other matters to resolve before we start arguing over who is wrong and who is right. The war between Skull and Managarmr may be over, but the battle for Naterra still rages on.
Betul Mel.
Must find Lord Valdane. If only this blasted nose of mine was as keen as... But I know my lord's scent when I smell it. Not more of you rough, tough spirits!
Masih banyak spiritnya.
You're wide open!
They brought friends.
I shall handle this.
Stand back, child. Allow me.
Guess they don't call you the Forest King for nothing.
Indeed, your strength is most reassuring.
I will forge a path. You four take that opportunity to continue on.
What do you plan to do after that?
Worry not. I shall waver no longer. As king of this forest. No, as a denizen of this land. I shall continue fighting until I draw my last breath.
Mantap King.
I'm rooting for you,
Gitu dong
Leon.
Buna.
A sentiment I understand all too well.
The time has come to illuminate the forest with my blade. Go now, otherworldly warriors. Onward to the sacred tree.
Otherworldly warriors.
The virtuous mother wields and shapes the ether as her weapon, so carry yourselves with caution.
We will.
Let us meet again.
Leave everything to us.
I promise you, we will bring salvation to this world.
Oh, virtuous mother, I pray that your true self remains intact. And if it does, I ask that you bless these
Ketipu,
four
semuanya
brave
ketipu,
warriors,
ketipu,
so
ketipu,
that they
ketipu,
might bring
ketipu.
peace back to your world.
Si Valde-nya kemana? Hilang. Oh ini.
I finally found you. Lord Valdane, please listen to me.
You are a fool, Miauskas. Just as you were when I first met you.
Well, I can't argue with that. You found me all rough, tuffled up. But this time, Lord Valdane, you're the one that's got healing to do. That's why... Gosh, Meowset! That's why I want to be the one to help you now, Lord Valdane. Please, Lord Valdane, stand and fight. We need you. Naterra needs you. You must believe in yourself. All hope is lost without you.
Irritating pest. How positively boorish, interrupting our conversation like that. Don't you agree, Miauskas?
Yes, my lord.
Tell me, Miauskas, do you find me frightening? Or perhaps pitiable?
No, my lord. You're just... well... you. You always have been, and always will be.
Foolish feline. Miauskas, I have one final order for you. Take command of Managama and defend Naterra.
Yes, Lord Valdane, sir.
Do not fail me. Now go.
Right away, my lord. Good luck.
My lord.
Without a plan of action, we'll need all the luck we can get.
How can I reign in the light if I strike down my subjects? How could I rule this forest if I killed my own little brother?
I suppose we have no choice but to put our faith in our instincts. Just like that foolish brother of mine.
Foolish brother of mine. Foolish terus. Mana nih ketiupan trompet keempatnya?
There she is. I can see Viridia Magna.
However, it seems we have a problem.
There are loads more blighted creatures lurking around here.
And the closer we get, the fiercer they grow.
Just a little further,
Belum
everyone.
tamat belum
We
ini.
can do this.
I can still fight.
We will make it past them.
Masih seru ya.
When the time is right, you three make a break for it. I'll hold them back.
You got it. Viridia Magna, hang in there just a little longer. We're coming.
Why, you... There's no end to them.
Ah, King. Berguna sedikit, King, untuk warga-warga sekitar RT RW ya. Masa kalah sama kerocok-kerocok.
Face defeat after coming this
Ya,
far.
si Valden udah maju ini, udah ngebantuin brother.
I won't fall.
I help my brother.
Not yet.
Pasti. Otomatis enggak, ini udah baikan sama adeknya. Adeknya sudah tidak durhaka lagi ya.
I must. Oh,
Don't you dare ask why I've come.
Tuh kan.
It was purely a whim, nothing more.
I didn't ask.
Sudah ku bilang.
Roles are reversed this time, Valdane.
Don't be condescending, Valion.
Will you help?
Will you
No
help?
need for formalities. You're the king. Just give me an order.
Will you help me, Valdane? Of your own volition.
Stubborn fool.
Come, Forest Shadow, my brother.
I'm right behind you, Forest King. My brother.
My brother, my brother.
I'm tired. I'm so bored. Sure you want to keep fighting?
Of course! We haven't lost yet!
It's your funeral. Can't say I didn't warn you.
At ease, soldiers. The battle between Skull and Managarma is over.
What? Is that true, Captain?
Go and spread the message. All fighting is to cease immediately.
Yes, man.
Tema story ya, Bang. Iya. Betul.
I'll gladly take you on if you don't believe me, Stoneclaw.
I believe you, sheesh. You don't smell like a liar anyway. So, I guess we're like frenemies now? Skull and
Frenemies
Managarma working
now.
together, huh?
How can you accept things so readily?
Pencet lagi dong.
What about all the animosity between us? This outcome makes it seem like we were in the wrong the whole time.
Who cares? We're fighting the same fight now, right?
Alright.
Who's wrong? Who's right? None of that's important. Like, we're all in the same boat. All you can do is keep your chin up, look life right in the eye, and shoot your shot. That's what I'll do.
You're insane.
Well, I get that a lot.
Somehow you managed to make a lot of sense. Good luck out there, Stoneclaw.
Latica's fine. All right, guess it's time to get serious.
Dong, magna gambarnya nggak keluar-keluar nih. Kayak skill Selena. Gigimu skill Selena. Lele. Raja terakhirnya belum keluar. Katanya.
Are you all right? I shall tend to her with a prayer of healing.
Thank you, stupid thing.
Itu soalnya plagiat itu, montod.
All right, everyone. Get ready to make a break for it.
Right.
Curse of the dragon that dwells within me.
Aduh,
Lend me
maaf,
your
maaf.
power.
Wih, si Rowan sudah berubah ya. Menjadi Yujong. Siluman naga cap beruang.
Thank you, Rowan.
Time to move.
Udah bisa dikendalikan ya naganya.
I shall stay behind to aid Rowan.
Good thinking. Good luck, you two.
We're counting on you.
You cannot maintain that form for long, correct? My healing magic will surely be useful.
Sorry for the trouble.
Worry not. We are allies.
We will save this world.
Of that, we assure you.
Iya. Before the mother. Skip the battle, jangan dong. Main kita. Fast. Halo Raise.
We made it.
Look there.
Bukan si Viridia Magna.
So that's Viridia Magna.
She appears to be sleeping. We mustn't lower our guard.
Good point. Miss Magna? Would you please listen to what we have to say? Can't hear me, huh? Guess we'll have to get closer.
Arisa, are you all right?
Why can't I get through here? Oh no!
Oh no.
My children.
Kayak Lunox ya. My children.
Our bonds are broken.
Our bonds are broken.
Now you will face your punishment.
Look out!
Erica, no!
Erika, no.
Take this, you foul tree!
Nothing's working.
There seems to be some sort of barrier protecting her. Did she form it from ether?
Yeah! I will be no mother to fools. I will destroy everything.
Tulisannya
At this rate, we won't be able to stop her. We have no choice but to retreat for now. I'll draw her attention while you escape first.
No,
Arisa, what are you doing?
I'm not giving up on Naterra. No way! Everyone is out there fighting for their lives. Everyone is doing their best for their world. Even though it seems hopeless, they're still trying. I won't hesitate while there are so many people working together. Plus, I could never leave you behind, Erica. We're partners, and don't you forget it.
But we can't get near her. What are we supposed to do?
There has to be a way. Broken, pierced, consumed. There's always hope.
That's easy enough to say. But
Gadgetnya
where
nggak
is it?
terbang. Nggak bisa, kocak. Ini kan gambar
it's
doang,
right
nggak
here.
diliatin terbangnya. Where is right there?
Mistolina!
Mistolina.
Made it here all by yourself?
Never mind that. You won't be able to pierce through her barrier with ordinary swords or arrows. But if you happen to share the virtuous mother's gift for manipulating ether...
Did you predict we would need you?
I wouldn't call it a prediction per se, but I was born with unique powers, and I ran into other worlders who have promised to save my world. I knew I would be needed at some point. Anyway, I will require time to take down that barrier. Could I ask the two of you to guard me while I focus?
No problem. We've got this.
I see no reason to object.
Our bond, my love, it's all broken. And now you will face your punishment. You won't be destroying anything on our watch. Let's do this, Erica.
My pleasure. Hold nothing back, Arisa.
Oke, gas. Lawan kita. Raja terakhir. Magna. Decknya apa sih Magna nih? Viridian Magna. Aduh, second lagi. Kocokan kedua ya.
Our love.
Aduh. Udah keluar Albert segala.
Foolish mortals. I shall destroy you all.
Tipe apa dia ya? Aduh. Quick Blader yang keluar. Siapa yang kocok sih? Nggak bener.
Perish.
The uncharted desert awaits.
Semangat Shadowverse-nya, siap. Siapa sih? Wah, Great Mother's Gift.
Speed things up.
What do we have here?
Too slow.
Menarik. Dua.
This here's all mine.
You're done for.
I'm ready for more. What do we have here?
Too slow.
I'm man of my turn. So to let the leader.
You wouldn't.
Oke.
Strong enough.
Kalah kita. Ngocoknya nggak bener ngocoknya. Battle again. Salah kocokan ya. Biasa.
The time has come to end this madness.
Quick Blader kenapa sih? Star Confusionnya keluar sekarang.
Let's speed things up. Too slow.
Foolish mortals. I shall destroy you all.
Too slow.
My steed sails above the sand.
Perish.
Gift plus 1, pantesan naik lagi dia.
Who will be my victim today?
Too slow.
You're worth your weight in gold. Oasis waits.
Lumayan sih. Waduh.
Let's speed things up.
Who will be my victim today?
Too slow.
Are you worth your weight in gold?
Mayan. Nggak terlalu ngepur ya. Aduh, Okani lagi.
I lowballed you.
Perish.
Wow.
I lowballed you.
I'll slice your heart.
Oke, nice try. Bisa kali di ini di evolve ya. Evolve enggak sih? Nggak di evolve sama dia, takut ya.
I honor thy
Let's speed
form.
things up.
You are damned.
Cuma menang atuh ya, kata kita teh.
There's no time for you slugs.
Aduh 11. Aduh 10 cuy.
Too slow. Too slow.
Belum dia uni.
Are a living mistake.
Hunt them all. We missed the mark.
Ya. Aduh, lewat.
Should have been quicker.
Swordplay is art. Observe.
Anjing. Salah cuy. Aduh. Dia kok nggak turun ya?
Tread not in these woods.
Wah, sektor.
Let's speed things up.
This here's all mine.
Feeling lucky.
It won't be long now.
There's no time for you slugs. Too slow.
Albertnya nggak keluar dong. Dan itu ya guys, sudah plus 22. Plus 22.
Should have been quicker.
Aduh 5 lagi darahnya. Bisa. Anjing.
here's all mine. That it. Consumed. Wait, not yet.
Oh no.
You thrust me to hope's end. You wouldn't.
Oh no 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 no. Di comeback lagi dong.
Like petals in the wind, my blade dances. Unrefined.
Asum.
Unrefined. The dance must end.
Pathetic.
The hunt is on!
Aduh, nyedot-nyedot lagi darahnya, cuy.
You wouldn't. I honor thy
Let's speed
form.
things up. We missed the mark.
Bang. Oke.
This here's all mine.
Ngentiau Albertnya lama.
Pathetic.
Too slow. Should have been quicker. Too slow.
Kalah lagi, cuy.
The hunt is on!
This town eats good folk for breakfast.
Kalah. Kalah.
I wasn't strong enough.
Sektor emang. Gara-gara Dione. Bisa ini tapi jangan sampai 10 lah. 10 kelamaan. Kalah kalau kartu ini, back ini.
The time has come to end this madness.
My God. Our love.
Astaga.
Foolish mortals. I shall destroy you all.
I soar the skies in the name of justice.
Perish.
The uncharted desert awaits.
Cepet-cepet ini forest ini decknya ternyata.
Best of luck to you.
Sektor.
This here's all mine.
Don't come closer.
Wait, not yet.
Aduh, sektor. Ih, malah kita dibantai ya.
uncharted desert awaits.
This here's all mine.
Aduh anjing, percuma dong dipakai.
The hunt is on.
Wanternya ternyata. Kok malah jadi numpuk sih, kita nggak nyerang. Kampret emang.
You wouldn't.
Perish.
Hunt them all.
Wait, not yet.
Best of luck to you.
You wouldn't.
Anjing. Lah.
I should have foreseen this.
Salah ngocok terus. Albertnya nggak keluar lagi. Udah kayak gini Albertnya nggak keluar. Tumben nih susah bosnya. Tinggal ceramah terakhir doang padahal.
The time has come to end this madness.
Nightbot. Our love.
Our love. Dioni, kamu tuh jangan keluar, Dioni.
Foolish mortals.
Nanti
I
aja
shall
keluarnya.
destroy you all.
Let's speed things up. Too slow.
Perish.
Too slow.
Oh, fire, unleash your heat.
Who'll be my victim today? Are you worth your weight in gold?
Guess I got too hot under the collar.
Aduh.
This here's all mine.
Feeling lucky.
Steeled myself for what lies ahead.
Don't come closer.
Bangke emang itu kartu ya, seknya.
I'll slice your eye.
Wah, nambah lagi HP-nya. Gak bisa direct sekarang. Kenapa ya? Si anjing. Gak bisa digini. Harus dibunuh.
Speed things up.
Tomloy dibunuh itunya.
Too slow.
You're done for.
There's no time for you slugs. Too slow.
Batnya di, aduh, dibunuh kartu kita.
Should have been quicker.
Kim.
I'll slice your hide!
Who will be my victim today? Are you worth your weight in gold?
Albertnya nggak keluar sampai 7. Ngocok, nggak bener ngocok. Tolong Albert. Trigger nih.
You wouldn't.
Oh shit.
Damn, I lowballed you.
Swordplay is on.
I thought I tuned him up.
Misalnya kartunya habis. Anjing. Kartu Dajjal lagi keluar. Cuk, Albertnya nggak keluar.
This here's all mine. Feeling lucky.
Don't come closer.
The uncharted desert awaits.
This town eats good folk for breakfast. Hands up!
Albert. Kartu sektor nambah lagi deck di tangan.
Best of luck to you.
Anjing.
The hunt is on!
Aduh. Asu. Wah, kartunya jelek, cok.
Who will be my victim today?
My resolve spurs me forward.
It won't be long now.
Time time to appraise your worth. Are you worth your weight in gold? Are you worth your weight in gold?
Aduh, berat beban, berat punggung, berat. Berat.
I wasn't strong enough.
Berat. Mana kita skip apa ya? Sekali lagi lah. Si anjing gara-gara Dion nih Bang Jigur. Menang tadi harusnya game kedua. Kartunya nggak turun.
The time has come to end this madness. My bond. Our love.
Foolish mortals. I shall destroy you all.
Let's speed things up. Too slow.
Perish.
The uncharted desert awaits. Too slow.
Fokus dulu lah.
The uncharted desert awaits.
This town eats good folk for breakfast. Hands up!
What do we have here?
Oh, fire, unleash your heat.
Best of luck to you.
Breakjack.
Steel myself for what lies ahead.
You are done for.
I'm ready for more. What do we have here?
Evolve sih pastinya nih.
Perish.
Best of luck to you.
Give it a rest.
My resolve spurs me forward.
It won't be long now.
A samurai does not fear death.
I'm so lonely.
I shall wait here.
You are a living mistake.
I've been forged in those fires.
Destroy an enemy. Destroy an enemy, cocok nih destroy an enemy. Ya udah paling jago itunya. Wave-nya paling jago udah. Anjing.
I'll slice your eye.
My duty.
This town eats good folk for breakfast. consumed. It all ends here.
Korbanin lah udah buat membunuh si 6 Dark Jul.
Guess I got too hot under the collar.
Si 6 Dark Jul bahaya si 6 Dark Jul.
Battles are such lonesome things.
Kalah dia. Kalah kartu dia.
This here's all mine. Feeling lucky.
What's happening to me?
Mampui kau.
That it. No. I must unleash my creation.
Akhirnya. Ngeri kalau sampai 10 ya. Gak kalah-kalah.
For biting the hand that fed you.
For betraying the womb that gave you life. For driving me to hope's end yet again. I will destroy everything.
Erica, she's talking to us like she's met us before.
It seems she's still haunted by what the ancients did to her in the past.
If she's still hurting, then we just need to comfort her. To show her people are still good, and that she doesn't have to be sad anymore.
You devoured me. Consumed me.
Dipakai katanya.
Miss Delina should be ready to go soon. We just have to hold on a little longer.
Apologies for the wait. I finished gathering the necessary ether.
Good work, Miss Delina.
Now
Orang
bring
baik
that
lah si
barrier
Miss
down.
Dolina. Soalnya dia yang bisa pakai mage di Naterra sendiri.
When crossing blades leads to a better understanding of one another. O Viridia Magna, our virtuous mother, I pour all that I am into this blade. Forgive this offense, but we must reach you. Ether of Naterra, I beseech you.
Ether
Surge
of
through my
Naterra.
steel. Carve open my path with your shining light.
She did it!
I am the forest princess after all.
Pingsan.
Miss Delina, what's wrong?
Erica, these are my last words to you.
Enough with the dying act. You're not fooling anyone.
Oh, was it that obvious? But I have exhausted all my power. It's in your hands now.
We won't let you down, Forest Princess.
Pecahin shieldnya doang.
You foolish children! I will be mother to insolent mortals no longer. Nothing will be spared from devastation!
Oh no! How many was that?
The
4
fourth,
katanya.
the end of Naterra.
No, Erica! Don't say that!
I know. We may not be able to change the past, but we can change the future.
Erica...
This blood-stained blade represents my shameful past, my unforgivable sins. Even after coming this far, I still feel lost. I have yet to understand why I continue to fight. The princess was my everything. All I did in order to save her. But I let my past control me. I lost sight of the present. And I was at a complete loss over my future. Even now, my heart continues to wander aimlessly. Miss Delina once convinced me to be more open about my emotions. But it's disgraceful. All that lies within me is confusion.
I'm the same, Erica. There's so much I still don't understand. All I know is I have to
All
try
I
my hardest.
know.
Yeah. So since we're both lost, let's be lost together, and then we can help each other move forward. That way it won't be so scary.
You truly are resilient. I will exhibit that same strength, so that we may continue to stand side by side.
Yeah, let's do this.
Tarnished. Our bond. Ruined. Devastation awaits you.
Wait, maybe Viridia Magna is lost too.
Yes, her regret is almost palpable. It's possible that the Keeper took advantage of her weakened emotional state to control her.
We need to tell her that we understand. That we've seen the damage the Keepers can do. Maybe the real Viridia Magna will hear us. And she'll
GP-nya
save
tapi
her
udah nggak
world.
ada kayaknya.
And I will endeavor to make that happen. We will destroy not Viridia Magna, but the power of the Keepers that corrupted her.
Right.
Keepersnya udah nggak ada. Pasti.
Teresa, I know I don't deserve to be a savior of this world,
But what, Erica? We'll save her together.
Freya dan
along with
Mia
this world and everyone in
together.
it.
I suppose you're right, Arisa.
It's natural to feel lost and confused. But we know what we have to do now.
I will take hold of both my past and future, and from them I will draw power.
Viridia Magna, listen to us. There's still love in this world.
Your bond with your children remains unsevered.
Love? That's right. I want their love.
Iji gitu doang.
Get through to her?
I hope so. We gave it everything we had. Dear children. Oh, you have my thanks.
Ternyata 3 kubu ya, selama ini kita salah. Kirain yang Hellcard itu dari si Valdane.
The blight! It's disappearing!
Thank goodness.
I was foolish for trying to destroy all life. I was confused, corrupted. I thought, if my children were to consume the world, I would rather see it cleansed instead. I lost sight of the bond with my progeny, and the love that links us all to the land. Even the first plea that granted me motherhood was naught but a fleeting memory. It was your commitment to each other that reminded me of my being.
Jadi tidak error lagi ya.
My deepest gratitude, dear children. The world's going to be okay now, Miss Magna. People will learn to appreciate their connection with you, with the world, and with each other.
And should you be haunted by your past, just know that it's a chance to move forward. An obligation even.
Tapi nggak mati loh.
I shall remember
Lainnya.
these honorable words.
Tumben ya. Dikasih hadiah apa tuh?
What's happening?
In order to revive my creation, I must slumber once more. Brave children, go now with my blessing.
Oh, blessing.
Erica, do you feel funny? I feel like I'm floating or something.
I guess I feel a little warm. What was that just now?
Glad to see you two safe and sound.
Heaven's mercy, you've returned.
Rowan! Eris!
I'm pleased to see you both made it through the conflict. Is the world... has it been saved?
Looks like it. And we were on the 4th floor, too.
Valdane, look. The trees, the grass, everything is full of life once again.
Not really the time to stop and smell the roses, is it? Those wounds of yours need tending to.
Looks like the forest should make a full recovery.
We really did it. Everyone, we saved the world! Can you believe it?
I admit, victory did feel outside of our grasp.
I'm just thankful we all made it out of this alive.
It is as if we have truly, finally become allies.
There might still be people out there who need our help. Our job's not over yet.
Our jobs are not over yet.
I'll go check on the Managarmer folks. I have a feeling some of them might still be reluctant to cooperate.
And I will tend to the injured. As for me, there's someone I'd like to visit.
Well, it looks like we've still got our work cut out for us after all.
Kerja masing-masing ya. Tamat sepertinya di Naterra Forest. Oh, masih ada. Naterra Hero.
Monica, you're hurting me.
Sorry, Chickadee. Heard you were going
Chickadee.
off somewhere. So
Chickadee,
I had to
chickadee,
look
ding.
extra tight. You're not getting away either, honeydew. I must ask that you release me. My companions and I have important matters to attend to.
I apologize for my guardian's behavior.
That's just how she shows her affection, right? More importantly, will Naterra be okay? Now that Viridia Magna has returned to her slumber?
Although I would be more inclined to call it a meditative state. The virtuous mother has temporarily isolated herself in order to focus on restoring the world with ether. The blight will disappear soon enough. The forest's recovery is all but assured. Now, the only issue remaining is that of my brother.
Iya, dapat adiknya lagi sih.
Guess it's safe to assume he and Meowskers aren't going to come say goodbye.
Jadi baik lagi adiknya.
So it seems. But I have faith that he will find his way eventually, though it may take time.
He'll find his true purpose in life. I'm sure of it.
Lord Valdane, are you sure you don't want to see them off?
A shadow has no place amongst such auspicious company. What's more, I have no reason to be saddened by their departure. I have you by my side, after all. And the rest of my comrades as well.
That's right, Lord Valdane.
Farewell, my cursed friend. If the path you have chosen is indeed true, I suppose there is hope for my own future yet.
I still can't believe you had the audacity to pretend you were dying. What am I going to do with you?
You say that, Erica, but if I recall correctly, you appeared to be on the verge of tears.
Perhaps I was.
What fun is there in teasing you if you're going to respond so candidly?
You're the one who told me to be more honest with my feelings.
Did I now?
Yes, you did. And I'm grateful.
I will truly miss your company, Erica.
I feel the same way, Forest Princess.
Forest Princess.
Well then, everyone, we're
Siapa
off
lagi
to
nih yang
another
muncul
world.
nih?
I'll be sad to leave this place, but I have a feeling we'll see it again someday.
Gak ada yang mati tapi ya di Naterra Forest.
Just hold it together, laddie.
Brave heroes from another world, you have our deepest gratitude. I pray that you remain safe on your journey.
Please feel free to return whenever
Portalnya
you
dari
like.
mana?
You are always welcome here.
Thanks, we will. Goodbye, everyone.
Take care.
Farewell. Time to meet back up with the others. Everyone ready to jump to a new world?
Ready. Portalnya dari?
Testing, testing. How's this thing on? Can anyone hear me? Well, whatever. Just pipe down and listen up. Hey, insects, wallowing in your iddle-widdle lives down there, kneel before me and surrender. Or don't. Makes no difference to me. You'll end up as scrap either way. Now carve this into your think tanks. The name's Belphomet Armor.
Si Belphomet.
And Naterra is mine.
Pantesan gantung si Belphomet Dakjul ya. Ceritanya juga gantung dia. Oke. Suruh reload karena sudah ganti hari, dapat hadiah baru. Side games. Kejuaraan internasional nih. Kayak gitu aja ya. Jadi di Naterra Forest map hutan-hutan gaming tidak ada yang mati ternyata. Villanya si Valden, tapi si Valdennya malah baikan sama kakaknya. Si Bagenanya juga jadi kembali baik ya, tidak tersesat lagi. Kayaknya di next world, di next chapter, di next universe kayaknya ada yang bakal mati lagi. Itu tadi udah ditis ada Bell of Hemat lagi. Kita lanjut nanti ya. Kasih semuanya udah mampir-mampir, udah nonton-nonton, udah like, share, nonton iklan. Teori sudahan dulu. Makasih buat Rice, Save, Rex lagi tadi. Good, Raja, Rizky, semuanya. Thank you. Semoga mimpi enak-enak ya. Sampai ketemu lagi di live streaming berikutnya di game selanjutnya. Ini udah jam 3 pagi ya. Kita sudahan dulu ya. Kasih semuanya. Bye-bye.